Hello, welcome to MUSE. My name is Mark Baer. We're live at the Museum of Monterey. My guest, Diane Glim, American Cetacean Society. Did I say that properly?
You did say Cetacean Society correctly.
Okay, let's start out. What are cetaceans? I know, but do they know?
Cetaceans are whales, dolphins, and porpoises. And they are marine mammals that breathe air and give milk to their young. And we are an organization that protects cetaceans through research, conservation, and education efforts.
So how long have you been involved?
I've been involved for over 20 years, probably more than that. I went to my first Cetacean Society meeting actually 25 years ago when I moved to this area. And I have been involved throughout, and I'm currently the national president of the organization.
Okay, Vaquitas.
A vaquita is dear to our hearts. It is a very endangered cetacean. It is the smallest porpoise, and it lives in the Sea of Cortez, just 4 hours south of San Diego. Its numbers are very limited. They think that there may be 150 to 200 only left in existence. And the reason for their problem is that they are inadvertently caught in nets that are set for shrimp, and then they're actually caught as bycatch. And it's a sad situation, and we are trying to save the vaquita.
So how does your organization work? How do you mobilize? Again, even right immediately, let's give them the web address.
Okay, sure. I would like to give you Viva Vaquita's web address, and that's Viva, V-I-V-A, Vaquita, VAQUITA.org. And you could learn all about the vaquita there. It is also called the panda of the sea because of its adorable eye patches and looks like black goth lipstick. But the vaquita needs your help. So vivavaquita.org. And the American Cetacean Society, the national organization, is at acsonline.org. And we also have a local chapter here in Monterey that is very active. And the chapter in Monterey, it's acsmb.org.
Again, let's talk about some of the successes that you've had as an organization, because you've been around for a while, you've been doing good work.
Well, thank you. Yeah. We have been around since 1967. The American Cetacean Society is credited with being the first whale conservation organization in the world. And we got involved with cetaceans back when the tuna nets were being set and dolphins were being caught, and that was probably the first big issue that we worked with. Currently, we are working on captive cetacean issues, and we will be having an international conference coming up in November in Newport Beach, and we will have a panel there. It's tuned into whales, and we will be having some local researchers that will be on panels there, and a lot of it will be talking about captivity issues of cetaceans.
And then again, we have this event coming up here at the museum.
Yes.
And let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes, we have World Vaquita Day coming up on July the 12th. And Museum of Monterey is kind enough to host us for World Vaquita Day, where we'll be sharing information about the vaquita porpoise with people that are coming to Monterey. This is an international effort. There will be vaquita booths set up across California, in Holland, England, and numerous other places. And we're excited about spreading the word about the vaquita. And that is July 12th, and we'll be right here.
So let's talk about what a special area we live in for, for whales, for dolphin, for porpoises.
We live in an incredible area for cetaceans. With the deep Monterey Canyon right outside, it brings many large whales to the area to feed. And we are able to experience the biggest whales that ever lived, actually the biggest animal that has ever lived, which is the blue whale that visits Monterey Bay. We get fin whales, humpback whales, gray whales, orcas, just such a variety. We are really lucky, and many different types of porpoises and dolphins. We have harbor porpoise, Dahl's porpoise, Pacific white-sided dolphins, common dolphins, bottlenose dolphins. We are a rich habitat in Monterey Bay for cetaceans.
At the museum, what we are trying to do is create we call a center of excellence. And again, that's bringing scientists, artists, poets, scholars, technologists, marine biologists together to discuss local global issues. And one of the keys, because where we are on the waterfront because of our oceanic ties, is to become a place where these issues are really discussed. And again, putting, again, the messaging and the science is one thing, and getting the art and the people to change is another thing. So that's one of the things that we're trying to do here. So I would love to, anything that you would want to do, any way that we could be helpful to you and you could get involved with that, that would be fabulous.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
It does. And I think, one thing that would be marvelous would be to expand the knowledge of cetaceans to this community,
right,
so people do know.
So not only the expanding the knowledge, but one of the things is the importance, as you said, we live in this beautiful place. That's part of why people come here.
Absolutely.
Just in terms of just practical economics. So we all have a vested stake in taking care of, our ocean here.
Absolutely.
And our animals in our ocean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Any last thoughts? Anything that I haven't asked you yet?
Well, I would just like to say that the Monterey Bay chapter of the American Cetacean Society has a meeting that's free and open to the public that brings researchers to discuss marine issues, and that's held the last Thursday of every month at Hopkins Marine Station in Pacific Grove. Dr. Karen Forney will be our speaker this week, and then on Saturday we will be having a blue whale watching fundraiser for the Cetacean Society at Monterey Bay Whale Watch on Fisherman's Wharf. And I would very much be interested in working with the museum on conservation issues with cetacean.
What could we do that would be more fun and more appropriate?
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So anyway, thank you so much. I'm Mark Baer, Diane Glim. Again, let's give that website.
All right, it's acsonline.org and vivavaquita.org.
Viva Vaquita.
Viva Vaquita!
I'm Mark Baer. We'll be back with MUSE.